These are the lesbian love movies on Netflix that don't fade the moment the credits roll. These are the ones that follow you into the night, the ones you randomly think about days later, and the ones that quietly change how you see love, longing, and connection. Some of these stories are soft and comforting, while some are emotional and heavy, and a few might completely catch you off guard. I didn't pick these randomly. These are the lesbian movies people keep searching for, rewatching, and recommending when someone asks for something that actually feels real. These are the queer love stories on Netflix that leave a mark, not because they're loud, but because they're honest. So if you're looking for lesbian romantic movies on Netflix that truly stay with you, not just entertain you, this video is for you. Stick around, because number 1 is a movie almost no one forgets after the first watch. Number 10 is Ammonite. This is one of those lesbian love movies on Netflix that doesn't rush you. It settles in. Kate Winslet plays Mary Anning, a real-life fossil hunter living a quiet, guarded life on England's rough coastline. Then Charlotte arrives, fragile, grieving, and slowly drawn into Mary's world. What grows between them isn't loud or flashy. It's built in glances, silence, shared work, and emotions neither of them knows how to say out loud. And that's exactly why it stays with you. The love here feels earned, restrained, and painfully human. By the time it ends, there's no dramatic speech, no perfect resolution, just the feeling that something rare happened and couldn't survive the world around it. Ammonite lingers because it feels like real love often does. Number 9 is Desert Hearts. This is one of those lesbian love movies that feels like a warm breeze you don't forget. Set in 1959 Reno, it follows Vivian, a reserve professor waiting out her divorce, who meets Kay, a confident, free-spirited sculptor who sees right through her walls. What starts as curiosity slowly turns into something tender, brave, and life-changing. Watching Vivian wake up to herself is pure joy. Their connection is playful, emotional, and quietly revolutionary for its time. Even when reality presses in, this story chooses hope over fear. The desert, the neon lights, the stolen glances, it all wraps the romance in a nostalgic glow. Desert Heart stays with you because it isn't just about falling in love. It's about finally choosing to live. Number 8 is Pariah. This is one of those lesbian love movies that doesn't just stay with you, it sits in your chest. Pariah follows a black teenage butch lesbian in Brooklyn, trying to survive poetry, first love, and a family that refuses to see her. Her relationship with Bina gives her a glimpse of freedom, and then breaks her in the same breath. At home, her mother's religious pressure and her father's silence slowly tear everything apart. When a like finally comes out, the fallout is brutal, but so is her courage. Shot in intimate, handheld moments, every look and every word feels real. Pariah stays with you because it shows how painful becoming yourself can be, and why it's still worth it. Number 7 is Vita and Virginia. This is one of those lesbian love movies that lingers like ink on a page. It tells the real-life, tempestuous romance between Virginia Woolf and Vita Sackville West in 1920s Bloomsbury. Vita's bold pursuit sparks letters, stolen moments, and passionate trysts, all while society and marriage expectations loom large. Watching their connection unfold, Virginia's fragile genius meeting Vita's daring sensuality is intoxicating, thrilling, and heartbreaking. Their affair inspires, excites, and ultimately leaves echoes of regret when duty and fear pull them apart. Golden estates, lush gardens, and swelling strings create a dreamy, intimate world that feels both historic and immediate. Vita and Virginia stays with you because it shows how love can ignite brilliance, leave scars, and forever change the way you feel. Number 6 is The World to Come. This is one of those lesbian love movies that sticks like frost on a winter field. Set in 1856 upstate New York, grieving Abigail bonds with her vibrant neighbor Tolly while trapped in a loveless marriage. Their secret romance blooms in stolen kisses by frozen streams, letters tucked away, and fleeting touches that feel like warmth in a bitter, isolated world. But jealousy, societal pressure, and tragedy shatter their fragile connection, leaving Abigail with loss, longing, and imagined reunions in her private afterlife. Muted landscapes, wind-whipped farms, and sparse piano make every moment ache. The World to Come stays with you because it shows love's beauty and heartbreak in the harshest circumstances. Number 5 is Blue is the Warmest Color. This is one of those lesbian love movies that stays with you like a first heartbreak. Teen Adele is shy, tentative, and searching until she meets Emma, a confident, blue-haired art student. Their connection explodes into all-consuming love, from whispered conversations in parks to living together, dreaming together, and facing the intensity of desire. But time, career ambitions, and new lovers fracture what they've built, leaving Adele wandering alone in quiet devastation. The film doesn't shy away from raw passion, teen confusion, and heartbreak, making every glance, touch, and argument feel painfully real. Saturated blue tones, Intimate close-ups and unflinching honesty make it an unforgettable experience. Number 4 is The Handmaiden. This one stays with you like a velvet-gloved obsession. In 1930s Korea under Japanese rule, pickpocket Suki poses as a maid to con heiress Lady Hideko with the scheming Count Fujiwara. But what starts as deception blooms into feverish, tactile love between the women, flipping the con into liberation. Every stolen glance, whispered word, and cherry blossom escape kiss pulses with defiance and desire. Their trust and betrayals, Hideko's cruel upbringing, Suki's loyalty. Layer the story with emotional whiplash from rage to joy to freedom. Park Chan-wook's velvet visuals, throbbing score, and razor-sharp twist create a sensory feast you can't forget. Number 3 is Disobedience. This one lingers like whispered prayers and stolen glances. Photographer Ronit returns to London for her father's funeral, stepping back into the Orthodox Jewish world she left behind. There, she reconnects with childhood friend Esti, now married, and what begins as quiet companionship escalates into raw, forbidden passion. Every stolen touch in cramped flats, every stairwell kiss, brims with desire tangled in faith, tradition, and fear of exile. Esti's pregnancy, David's pained acceptance, and that final defiant departure make love feel heavy, costly, and liberating. Sebastian Lilio's dimly lit synagogues and hushed intimacy heighten tension, creating a cinematic experience that pierces and lingers. Number 2 is Carol. This one lingers like a stolen glance across a crowded Manhattan toy store. Aspiring photographer Therese meets poised socialite Carol, and what begins as curiosity blooms into a forbidden 1950s love filled with stolen lunches, motel nights, and quiet road trips. Every glance, every brush of hands hums with tension and awakening desire. Set against divorce threats and custody battles that force Carol into wrenching sacrifices for Therese's freedom. Blanchett's icy elegance melts into vulnerable hunger. Mara's wide-eyed wonder mirrors the bloom of desire. Snow-dusted streets, jazz, and golden cinematography make every frame whisper longing and regret. Number 1 is Portrait of a Lady on Fire. This one haunts like a gaze you can't escape. On a windswept 18th century Breton island, painter Marianne is hired to secretly paint noblewoman Heloise for an arranged marriage. Posing as her companion, their stolen glances ignite a profound, tactile love amid cliff walks, bonfires, and whispered folk songs, only for duty and society to tear them apart. Heloise's defiant stare, their quiet embraces, and that inverted portrait, Heloise painting Marianne, etch obsession into memory. Years later, a concert glance revives the flame, an eternal ache. Candlelit canvases, crashing waves, and Celine Sciamma's master, 97% RT, make every frame a poetic, devastating heartbeat of forbidden love. And that's my top 10 lesbian love movies on Netflix that will stay with you. From the haunting, unforgettable passion of Portrait of a Lady on Fire to the tender awakenings in Ammonite, each of these films shows queer love in all its messy, beautiful, and unforgettable forms. Which one hits hardest for you? Did your favorite make the list? Or is there a hidden gem I missed? Drop your pics in the comments. I'm always on the lookout for more amazing WLW stories. If you love this list, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a like to keep building the ultimate Netflix lesbian romance watch list.